What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video. I'm got used to that catchphrase. I got good news, y'all. I made a video a couple of months back that one day I'd be calling my grandma's home, and it's happened, y'all. This here's my grandma's Veshti's house, which her mama had it built. Let me zoom in. That's my great grandma's house, Eddie Locklear. I've been down here for the last 2-3 months doing work on it. I'm out here at the family cemetery just paying my respects to my ancestors. Well, if the day comes, y'all, and Jesus don't come back and get me, this will be my resting spot. I'll be out here with my grandma's family. These are probably much the ones I look up to, ancestor-wise in life. Start with Uncle Prentice, grandma's only living uncle. He was 32 years old when he died. He was a school teacher. There's Grandma Effie Ann and Grandpa Jimmy, my great-great-grandparents. Let me bring it back down. Yeah, I didn't have to keep it zoomed in. But that was his tombstone though, poor fella. I just know that he got in a car wreck and died. But them two there was meant to be together, y'all. Go get us. His family owned stores and his family owned stores. And here's my great grandma, Addie. She operated the store after they passed away. She died in 1973. I wasn't even thought of. Three years later I was born. I was born in 76. But him and her, and him, I really look up to in life. Don't get me wrong. I give all the praise and glory to my granddaddy's family too. My daddy's side too. See some of them tombstones over here, y'all? I believe my ancestor Needham Locklear is buried out here too. He would be the son of Big Tom Locklear. One of them there's his tombstones. See, back in the day, they didn't have concrete. They used wood stubs. And this is my ancestor, which the graveyard's named after her. Her name's Christian Locklear. And here's her husband, Solomon Sim Locklear. This here is Grandpa Jimmy, the one I just showed you previous. Jimmy Locklear's mother and father. And Grandpa Jimmy's sister is buried out here too. This is one of the oldest cemeteries in the county, y'all. I'm trying to find Grandpa Jimmy's sister's tombstone. She's buried out here too. She's out here. I'd have to find her. But there she is, Ellen Clark. They buried her way back here. There she is. Matter of fact, there's her husband beside her. There's aunt. She'd be my aunt. Let's see, great. She'd be my third generation aunt. And there's her husband, Duncan Clark. Which only takes one woman, y'all, to start a big family tree. And that's what Grandma Eddie done. The sad thing about it, my grandma and my great uncle, Lavender, they're not buried here. Grandma's over at Lowry Cemetery on the other side of Lumberton. And Uncle Lavender got married to a lady. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's buried in Greensboro. And me saying this is the oldest cemetery in the county, there's my girlfriend's great-grandfather, Alonzo Locklear. You barely could see it, but the reason why I know he's here because of Grandma Effie Ann's grave. She's she wasn't put in the ground. I believe this is where I got writing from in my poems, crossing the bar. My previous video that I put up a couple months back, it's up there. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna try to call this home. We had just left out of the house. I was over there, had to tear out sheetrock in the kitchen and some installation and stuff, and nothing major. Clean out the pump house. We'll use pump for the time being, but we'll eventually get county water. But standing here, let me zoom in again and I'll just show you. It's beautiful. If it'll zoom in anymore. Them my granddaddy's trucks, which he's been dead. This October he'll be dead 10 years. No, my fault, 9. Grandma's been dead 20. But this is where Mama wants to be buried, beside her grandma. And since her husband, or the man she married, Carl, Mom will be buried right here. And if I could have it any way, I don't know if Aunt Grandma Eddie, yeah, Grandma Eddie's grave's on that side, so I pretty much could be buried here, right here in this area. They're either wise buried on this side or on the other opposite side. If not, I'd probably be buried in front of Mama. Yeah. Cause it don't seem like he's been dead a year. He died last year, February. But yeah, I love history, y'all. You know, the grounds I'm stepping on, y'all, it's hard to believe this now. My great-great-grandpa Jimmy's family, which this is his land, they had how many acres of land? Big farmers. And Grandma Effie's father and mother, their name was Emily and Willis Locklear. They was big-time farmers and had a commissary on Highway 211 years ago. People sometimes wonder, how do I have my mentality about business and selling and the entrepreneur gift? I told them it's embedded in my brain, and the point of selling, y'all, is to buy something cheap and sell it and make a profit. And keep flipping it, keep flipping money. That's common sense. But everybody else here, if I'm not mistaken, Grandpa Simeon Locklear, Grandma Christine's husband, when he died, she married him, Riley Locklear. If I'm not mistaken now, you can check it out on findagrave.com. But I'm always doing research, y'all, about family. We got one ancestor out here. She was born like in 1733. I'm thinking that's either wise my ancestor Big Tom Locklear's, it's got to be one of his sisters. But check this out, y'all. Here's my uncle. If this ain't my uncle, no. This here would be Grandpa Himmerberry Lowry's nephew, June Lowry. He married into the family. If I'm not mistaken, he goes back to Jude. Purdy. If I'm not mistaken, this here's Purdy's son, Purdy Lowry's son. And there's another woman here, Catherine Locklear. That's got to be some kind of Grandma Christine somewhere. Or Grandpa Jimmy, I meant to say. Oh, God's blessed me to have the money. I'm gonna clean these tombstones off or get them new ones. Son, they're so nasty. But this is one of the oldest cemeteries in the county, y'all. See, look how bad they are. See how black they are? You can't even read the writing on them, bud. Susan, wife of Philip Locklear. But yeah, y'all, well, hopefully, if the good Lord's willing, hopefully by October, middle of October, I'll be coming down here staying some. I'm not quite gonna give up the house where I'm living at now, because we've been there 16 years and I've been renting it. But eventually I call this home. That there's broke off, y'all. I got to fix that some way or another. But picking that bad boy up, Paul, is dangerous, because you will crush your fingers. But it is beautiful, y'all. I wouldn't know how to feel to get down there, get down here and farm all this. At least get the front and have me some more, grow some produce and stuff. See right there between the house where you see like a piece of red tin? I'd love to have a store sitting there one day. But yeah, man, I sit here and reminisce all the memories I have with my grandma and granddaddy. Matter of fact, my mama, when she had me and my brother, that was her home. That's where she brought us. There's a Chavis right there. That's got to be some of my Chavis family too. Funny thing about it, y'all, just cause this is my grandma's cemetery, we got ancestors from the Chavis side and the Lowry side. See, there's a Milton, son of W.B. and L. Lowry. See, the funny thing about this Milton, Granddaddy's grandfather was named Milton or Milton. It's one of them. He was married to Polly Bullard. But that's pretty there, though. Yeah, I don't know if Uncle Prentice ever got married or what, Paul. But I tell you what, poor fella just... He had it rough. Trying to find that woman of mine. She's over here somewhere in this cemetery. She might be got back in the car. See how all these years. Well, y'all, my phone's wanting to cut off. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless and subscribe.